This is The Spy Who Shrunk Me. I've got... Basically, we're gonna just run through all these missions here. Time starts once I hit enter, well, space. So 3, 2, 1, go. So you're gonna get quick lore. I'm a British spy attempting to stop some communist dictator trying to like nuke the world. I don't know that he's gonna nuke the world yet, but just follow along. I've got these bananas. You know what a banana does. You eat them, etc. I just somehow picked up a teleport array. Don't ask. He'll explain it. I can clip through walls with it. That's not intended, actually. And then we're gonna say hi to the evil villain. Evil Villain 2. I'm gonna throw my favorite drink, Commu Cola, at them. I'll leave it to you to figure out the joke on the Commu Cola.
Technically, yes.
So,
Unless
for some reason, they don't notice me even though I am fully sized.
Wanted me to grow in the
because I don't have a shrink ray that I was supposed to pick up because I skipped it. But now we're gonna go out of bounds because this is like a 2-minute auto scroller.
Yes. The payload will
say hi to the train. I am now outside of it. Do not ask. So, gonna go back onto the ceiling. Gonna say hi to my friend. Say hi. There we go. Had to throw a banana at him. This is his fault.
I think in few hours we need to get.
He'll get up in a minute, don't worry.
Is everything set up there? At the Connex offices?
He's standing. And back down. He's a bit misaligned for the toilet, but that's fine. So,
I sure hope no one eavesdrops on our conversation.
They're planning like evil villain plans that I'm listening in on, I think.
Silly doctor.
He's gonna...
What odds is there
the plot in this is fairly cut and dry. There's nothing too deep in it. This is just some indie game that I kind of saw and I was like, this game seems fun. And then I broke it.
And be blind to our surroundings.
So, I'm gonna sit here, just bump between this wall. Because there's a trigger here to the end of the level, like that. There we go. So, that first level's done. We get, like, the gold ranking on it. My spy score. Here's the shortest level. Right after, like, almost the longest one.
First things first.
If I can find. I'm gonna clip out of bounds and then immediately go to the end of the level. So, end of the level. And then, now we're inside a vault that I totally got into legitimately.
And it goes on deep.
That's what she said.
Okay, clip through another window. Shrink that guy with a shrink ray that I mysteriously picked up somehow. Teleport through another wall, floor. Usually there's supposed to be lasers here and they're supposed to be moving trying to kill me, but I skipped the trigger, so they're not doing that. And these ones are. So I can actually die here. Ooh, like that. So, take 2. And run up there. I'm gonna shrink that guy out of pure spite and anger. And then more lasers. I'm gonna actually wait on them. Ooh. Game. Okay. Weird. Kind of weird frame drop there. So, gonna do that. Gonna stop. I mysteriously picked up a stopwatch that can stop time. You would get it in the last level, but I skipped that, so I have it now. And the stopwatch stops time. I basically only use it there if I want to play it safe, and then a bit later. So, Secret Soviet Lab. It's very secure, as you can tell by me clipping through the ceiling. And then, fine. You can usually fall back down from the ceiling in. So, this is this evil Soviet guy I saw earlier. I'm just gonna throw him. He's gonna explode. And then I'm gonna use this chair to fly, about like that. And then teleport back in bounds. Shrink that guy. And then we're even further down in the weird depths. So now, Secret Soviet Archives, like he's going to say right here, and then
Oh wow. It's like a huge
come up here.
library.
They're basically
This is the
storing
secret
evidence that we're
Soviet
going to need to
archives.
steal
It
and
must be
send
where they
back
keep
to
sending
either
those
the
pesky
British
mail missiles from.
or the
We want
US.
to
It doesn't
stuff
really
iron
matter.
drops into one of them.
Pick the fastest one, which is, I actually don't know. But stop time
Freeze.
again so that way I don't get caught by him or that camera. I send it to DC actually, the day I learned. So stop time. I stop time here because if this rocket actually like goes on past me, I have to wait for the cycle to happen again, which is stupidly slow. I'm gonna
can't
not
use
get
this
seen there.
yet.
Well, maybe I will. Okay. Even further down into the vaults, because there's like 9 different layers of vault doors here. We have the Commubot 3000, which is the latest in capitalist detection software. And for this level, you lose your teleporter, because what's a boss fight without a teleporter? Or with a teleporter? But you can also just not start the boss fight and still defeat the boss
Here's a new perspective.
using magnets, because 1980s computers, you can just throw a magnet at them. About like this, except I throw it from under the ground. This glitch is bad and I hate it, by the way. So I can kind of just clip it underground. I'm not gonna... I've given up. But we're gonna say hi to my friend here. There you go. I'm gonna run up back. This is actually the intended way. I'm just getting shot at now. Or I should be getting shot at. So you destroy that computer. And then I activate this exit door because of course there's another vault door in the vault door. 7 layers deep. Say hi to big beefy man right there. I'm gonna see him, he's gonna fall
That can't be
very
good.
quickly.
Easy there.
Big
Easy.
beef boy right here.
There's some sort of
He
rampaging
is
giant.
not
I
immune to
think we're
bananas
air
despite his
quotes
beefiness.
experiments.
I'm gonna teleport
Any
through
weak
that
spots?
blast door
Well,
because of course we
apparently
can.
skipped leg day.
Brilliant.
So
Help him
now
get himself off his
we've
feet.
made it
And don't
past the
get
labs
seen.
and we're trying to
I'm
like
so glad you packed those bananas
make it
instead
to
of
the
a
secret
vine
Soviet
right now.
general's
So
like
drop him on his ass
apartment
while he
complex
gets
or
his banana
something.
peel.
So here's the elevator from
Try finding a
spooky
manual
evil villain lab to Naked Man poster place.
The
Right, like that.
elevator stopped at
Sadly,
some
I
sort of
now
extremely
skip that Naked
wealthy
Man poster.
locals.
It's
Maybe where
disappointing.
General
But
Belskevitz works?
flip through
Makes
this
sense.
wall,
I need to look around
and
for any
then
kind of
I
indication
sit here,
of
wait
what
for my
they're
teleporter to
planning.
recharge, and I didn't
Browse
point this
around, I'm
out,
sure you'll find something
but my
useful.
teleporter is totally not just a TV remote with like batteries taped to it. And then there's the level end. Usually you're supposed to drive a tiny miniature car through it and into a vent, and then you finish the level, but that's low. Okay,
Curse these cheap
so
batteries.
stakes are
I've
now
got to be on
very
foot.
high because that
Hope I'll make it
secret
in
evil
Hurry,
Soviet
Audrey.
guy that
I
we
managed
didn't
to
meet
slip
at all
past the welcome
it has
desk.
launched a
There's
nuke because he
still
saw
more
us
soldiers
fully.
about. I've got to get
But
past
we
them
can
to
clip
the
through
rocket.
another window and
And
then
then
make it to the
just gotta
nuke,
find an
and it's gonna
entrance.
slowly raise up while we wait here. So we wait here, and I just sit here and spam F to go into the nuke. Don't ask how it works. Now, we're
Okay.
inside
Now
the
what do
nuke.
I do here?
We've got
Whatever you're doing, the rocket's
weird
already
jumping
in the
puzzles
air,
because
so you've got to
that
disarm it.
is
You need to
totally how
stop
you
the
design
satellite
any
from kicking
electronic
in and
thing.
steering it at
You
the
just like
target.
put
Okay,
weird
so
logic
now I
puzzles
need
in
to
them like
disable
that.
the satellite uplink.
And then you put elevators in them too when you're doing things. Like, so that way when you are very tiny, you can move around. There's elevators. Another puzzle, just match the glowy bits. It's not that hard. We're gonna clip through this elevator. That saves about no time. And then jump up through these onto this. I also, thinking about it, doubt that it is remotely healthy for me to be inside of this nuke at all. So, scale this elevator too. And then, as all great electricians tell you,
There's a lot
you
of things here to
should put
tinker with.
children's
Hurry,
puzzles
Audrey, you will
inside your
not have much
electrics.
time until it has connected to the
So,
satellite.
we do
Checking that
put
monitor will
the
force
square in the
through.
square hole,
We
etc.
could hit that with
And we're gonna nuke
after
Finland,
I've
just
saved
for
the
fun,
world.
and that's the option I picked, and time.
Too late to change direction now. Although I
So
can
now,
think of
we
a better
nuke
place to
Finland.
hit with a nuke.
I promise I am not doing this out of spite to Finns, but only because it was fast.
I won't pretend that I didn't have the option to
Forza
actually
is
use the bloody
where
but at least
the
we got
devs
the
are,
right target.
so
I mean,
this is
we
not
don't
my
have
fault.
to miss
They put it in
things.
the game.
But
I
then
am not to
again,
blame for nuking
hearing all
Finland.
these monologues from beyond the grave may not have been the best ending for
I did
myself.
nuke myself, which probably
On
isn't the
other
healthiest,
hand,
to be fair.
I would have loved to live in a world without Forza in it. Good riddance. I
So,
ruined the
this was
Soviet
The Spy Who
Union
Shrunk Me.
and nuked the worst city on the world map.
Did nuke the
There's
worst city,
worse
though,
ways
so.
to go. The end.
Yeah.
Well,
That's The
until
Spy
he
Who Shrunk
wisens
Me.
up and reloads.
Hope y'all enjoyed it. Shoutouts to Catland, even though they no longer exist. This guy right here, head of the studio, shouts to all them for making this dumb clown game that I break too much. So, that's it.